Why are you guys so muddy? So, latest update on the Black Pearl Metallic 300 SD 1985. We just got it back from the tire shop, and we have some beautiful new hand-cooked tires on here. Let's see, there we go, 205/70 R14. And we've also had the alignment done. So all of the beautiful new suspension components are in perfect alignment. And I just took it out for a test drive, and it drives fantastic. However, I heard a little rattling sound in the shifter. And what that is, we can see right there. See that? See how that's loose? That is because the old shifter bushing has deteriorated and come out. So we're going to put a new shifter bushing in there. Now, if we look up here on the front, somebody has already replaced the front shifter bushing. My battery is too low. There we go. There we go. Somebody already replaced the front shifter bushing up there, so that one's good. We just need to put that one. So I went over to Mercedes yesterday and got a goodie bag. Got my new Mercedes hat. And I also got, let's see, nope, that's for another car. That's a thermostat. Aha, I got a whole bag of shifter bushings because we install these all the time. So let's put a new shifter bushing on the car. Okay, to replace the shifter bushing, first we need to get this little clip off right here. And that's easy enough. And it'll probably go flying across the room. Oh, there we go, it didn't. Sorry, I know you guys probably can't see that too well. Anyway, I'm going to put the camera down so I can get that little clip off. Alright, so to install a shifter bushing, there's this great tool that Mercedes Source sells. Our buddy Uncle Kent over there. And it's just some pliers he modified. I'm sure Mercedes had a tool like this too. And you put the shifter bushing in there and you squeeze it and push it in there. Let me show you how that works. Basically, you just put the bushing over there like that and then stick this up in the car and you can squeeze it in there. Let's see if I can record that. Let's see. This slips right through there, so we got to put the bushing in that hole right there and then slip that guy back through. Let me go up there around there like that. And we'll squeeze it in there. Shifter bushing is in there good. Now we need to get this rod back in there. See if I can get my light up here. There we go. There we go. Push that guy in there. Now we need to put our little snap ring around the end of it. Boom. There we go. That is not going to rattle anymore. That's in there good. All right, guys, the other thing I want to show you is the AC compressor belt. On these old Mercedes, if you don't have the AC compressor belt really tight, then these things, like, they'll rattle and make a little, like, sounds like marbles are rattling, because there's bearings in here, and when they're not tight, it kind of, I don't know the exact reason, but you do have to make sure these are tight to make it run quiet. And I'm just checking this belt. See how that belt's a little loose? So we want to go ahead and get under here and snug up and adjust that compressor where that belt is a little tighter. And these belts are in excellent condition. Yeah, no need to change these belts. Somebody's already done that. I'm just inspecting them here. We definitely want to tighten that up. And the way you do that, you just loosen the bolts on the back. And then there's an adjustment screw up on top of the engine. So we'll go ahead and loosen these up here. behind there. Here we go, break that one loose. There we go. There's 3 back here that you have to loosen to make the adjustment. There we go. And you definitely have to do it from under the car. All right, here's one of those adjustment nuts that can be a real pain. You can see it. So in this car, it's actually behind the manifold line. So I have to get a little wrench on there and just take my time. It's like a half turn at a time, but we'll get it adjusted. It just takes a little patience because you can't get a socket down onto there. So we'll just manually keep turning this till we get it where we like the tension. There's that little adjustment nut right there. You can see the little, so we've got it adjusted now where it feels good. And I'll just reach down in here and actually feel the belt. There we go. That feels good. Now it'll tighten up a little bit more when we snug up the mounting bolts. But that's perfect, and that'll keep the AC compressor from making noise. There we go. See how snug that is now? There we go. That belt is nice and snug. All right, guys, one of the things I like to do also is to lubricate the latching mechanism for the hood. That makes the hood open and shut smoothly. Up here at the hood, also grease those up really good. Just go ahead and get this one over here. That way the hood will open and shut very smoothly. All right, guys, here we are for the test drive of the Black Pearl Metallic 85 300 SD. And I made some adjustments this morning to the throttle linkage and the Bowden cable. Got everything adjusted just perfect, and man, this thing runs great. So let me pull around here, and I'm just actually in a shopping center parking lot now, so I can start the video. But we'll pull out here on the main road, and I'll show you how much power and how healthy this 617 is. So I've been cruising around a little bit. You can see we're already up to operating temperature on the engine. And I'll just go ahead and put it down right here. Man, this thing runs good. Like I said, I made an adjustment to the throttle linkage. There's a little clip or bracket that actuates when it actuates the Bowden or Bowden cable, and that clip was a little it was misaligned, so I aligned that and then did a couple of turns on the Bowden cable, and this thing is running fantastic. We'll go up here onto this side road and do the cruise control. Very smooth shifting in this car. Got a little traffic here. I'm gonna just hold up a little bit and then give it full throttle. Very nice. Here we're gonna engage the cruise control. All right, we are now running on cruise control. And holding steady, perfect. Right about 30, I guess that's about 35 miles per hour. I'll accelerate with the cruise control. You just push up on it and you can see the car is accelerating. I just took it back off of cruise control. So she's running good. Spring looks like it's finally here in Georgia. Starting to see a lot of green. See, the grass is green and we got the buds out on the trees. Thank God, because winter is awful. Blinkers work. Everything works in this car. We'll go ahead and turn around here. This is a good 0 to 60 spot right here. Let's wait till that car gets all the way gone up there and we'll try the 0 to 60 right here. Here we go. Perfect shift. Perfect shift. And there we go. Those shift points are important. That's why I always show the 0 to 60. When you have everything adjusted correctly, the shift points hit at the right time. That's why I show those videos. Not to show you the time or how fast it gets to 60. Those videos are purely about shift points. Because under wide open throttle, very specific range that these transmissions are supposed to shift in when everything's adjusted correctly. So that's why I always show the 0 to 60. And actually, you guys already saw this video out on the highway because I drove it back from Chicago. And y'all saw the highway drive. And remember the highway video, our fuel sender was not working, but you can see that is now fixed. I have a new fuel sender in the tank. And the thermostat on the way back from Chicago, remember, it was also running cool. And if you look now, the thermostat's exactly where it's supposed to be, just above 80 degrees. Well, guys, I actually got a deposit on the 85 300 SD before I even could do a walk around video. I did a test drive video today, but somebody has already bought this car, and they actually flew in tonight and are driving it home to Florida. So my walk around video is going to be here in the shop because this thing sold so quick. This is an absolutely beautiful car. Let me pop the hood and show you this engine. I detailed it earlier today. There's that beautiful interior. It's phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, I put a lot of work into it. I worked on it for 3 weeks to get everything just right. Excuse me, to get everything just right. But everything is just right. I noticed the, here I'm going to set the phone down so I can open the hood. There we go. Look at that. One thing I noticed, it was shifting funny when I first took it out for a test drive. And whoever the previous mechanics were, they had the linkage connected wrong. So this is a little lever here that when you move your throttle, see how it pulls the Bowden cable? And it does that because this little arm hits that stop right there. And they actually had this on the other side of the stop. So it was never pulling the Bowden or Bowden cable. And then the cruise control, they had this thing swung around the wrong way and these were connected wrong. Anyway, I sorted that out and it drove beautifully. But look at that. This is a beautiful 300 SD. Here, let's shut the hood here and just try to do a walk around before they get here. You know, it's 37 years old. It's got there's a little paint touch-up spot there. It's got a couple of little chips here and there, but this is 37-year-old paint. What would you expect? Sorry, my shop is not big enough for a proper walk-around video. Let's get up close and show you some of this trim. Look at that. All of the rubber. It's almost midnight. These guys are coming in from the airport and driving this back to Florida. Man, that is so beautiful. Not a single crack in that wood. I mean, I'm not going to say this is the nicest SD we've ever had, because this is about the same caliber as all the cars that that leave my shop. I only go for the best ones in the country. I mean, look at the paint on that 240D. And there's the low mileage 300D back there. Keep in mind, this car also, I showed in the original videos, came with full service documentation back to day one, which was cool. There's some car covers the original owner left in here. Take a look at the just get underneath here and take a look at the spare. Yeah, there you go. Never been used. Light works up there. Look at the rubber around the trunk seal. I mean, like I say, I'm not going to say it's the nicest SD, because all my cars are this nice, but I will say this is by far the coolest color combo. The pearl, black pearl with red interior. There's some, I guess that's like delamination between, it's a double pane rear windshield, and really nothing you can do about that. I don't know, you might be able to hit it with a heat gun, but that's original. I'm not going to touch it. So those original wheels. All of the cladding is beautiful. This is a top-notch SD. Got a little, looks like a little door ding right there. But hey, 37 years, what would you expect? Look at the nets back here. This car was obviously loved, and it has now been brought back. Like I said, I spent 3 weeks on this vehicle, making everything perfect. What is that in there? Oh, some Kleenex. There is no first aid kit. That could be in the trunk. I'll have to go look. Beautiful car. So, guys, that one sold like immediately once the video started posting. And so that was my walk around. I couldn't do a professional walk around, you know, outside in the sunlight, because they're literally flying in to get the car now. And it's like, it's midnight on a Thursday. So these guys saw the car and they knew what it was, and they're like, we want it, sold. So there she is. it's going to be really hard to find another one in that color combo because I have never seen that before. So that's probably as rare as the petrol, but with that burgundy interior, that just makes it even more rare because not many people were ordering that color combo. So hope you enjoyed the video. We got tons of cool cars coming this spring. I guess it's almost spring. It's like March 10th or 11th. And I have a ton of cars. Y'all are going to see some really beautiful, several 240Ds, several 300Ds. Got a wagon coming up, and it's going to be a really good spring and summer. Woods and Barclay is going to release some amazing diesel Mercedes. So subscribe and comment. I answer all the comments. I love chatting with you guys. And you know, my numbers at the beginning of every video. So please call me if you want to talk about your diesel or have questions. I love getting phone calls. And this is what I do, guys. I love it. It's my way of life. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Anyway, there's the test drive, the 85 300 SD. Not really much more to show you. And hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you next time.
I'm just
Take
spinning
care.
around going back to the shop. But this is a fine example of an 85 300 SD. And the color combo, I've never seen this color combo on any diesel Mercedes. Pearl black with the burgundy interior. Definitely a unique color combo. Anyway, this I'm sure this car is going to go fast, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.